back on my channel. Welcome to the journey if this is your first time joining. My name is Willow and I react to music I don't know. Now we are reacting to some more Periphery today. I am excited because I've been meaning to listen to some more of them. Okay, I know quite a few songs. I've done one reaction to the channel to Stranger Things, but I know a few songs. I know all the great songs that people normally react to. I already know those ones, so it's a bit annoying. Like, I knew them before I started my channel. Bit annoying because I can't react to them. And now they have new stuff out, but I don't know all of their old songs. So eventually I want to go through that. But they have a new song out now. And it's called Mr. God. And it's calling to me. I need to listen to it. So we're doing that now. We're doing that now, Periphery, Mr. God. Don't know what to expect. Let's go. Oh no, it's one of them long ones. Okay, here I am. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. It's 3 minutes. Is Periphery okay? Okay. Fuck. Sorry. My headphones. Uh-huh.
Toasted carbon sits beneath your molten feet. You stole fire from the bed, you stole fire from the bed. Get free, carbon doesn't care, no. Every bit of light around you is blackened. It's no wonder you don't know how it happened.
Damn! Ugh! That was a blast. I have no idea what just happened. Wow. I mean, like I said, I don't know all of their songs, but I feel like all of the songs that I do know are fucking long. They are a journey. And this was a journey in itself. To be fair, for what it was, like, any longer would have been too long. For, like, if it had stayed that the whole time. But usually it goes, you know, there are variations, like crazy, like chapters. This time it was definitely, like, it was its own chapter. It was a journey in itself, definitely heavy. heavy. I have no idea what he was saying. I was like, oh, Mr. God, like, this is going to be profound. It probably is. I'm going to have to look at the lyric. But that is definitely one of those that I will need to listen to at least one other time, at least. And probably quite a few times to figure out the rhythm a little bit. I was like, not that was not too unexpected from Periphery, but still will be one of them that I need that I'll need some time to sit with to grasp entirely, I believe. But I didn't mind it. Definitely, if you want something heavy and angry, definitely that. I did enjoy the little snippets of like sort of digital speaking, sort of like almost announcements through a speaker, you know. And then there's that 1 second. We get 1 second to breathe in between all of that chaos when it's just his vocal. And it sounds like, and it's so like prominent in the mix. It's right there, right in your face. And you go like, oh, hello. And then everything comes back and like smacks you in the face. It's like, are you listening? Are you listening? I will send a truck to hit you in the face after you've just been trampled on by a dozen other trucks. Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's have a look at the lyrics together. I think you can see my face from here. Ignore all of the tabs for jars, okay? There's only 2 showing there, that's fine. Oh, it starts with a refrain. Okay, see, I had already forgotten. Well, you can't put fire out with fire. That is very true. Speaking words of wisdom straight from the bat. The more you try to stomp, it blazes higher. Not a single ounce of care. You let it spread. Now grinning through the smoke straight to the head. Ooh. Grinning through the smoke. It's like, I want this shit to burn. Reality is melting. It drips with the stench of the deceased. Oh, sorry. The thought of people melting. Oh. I know its reality is melting, but that's where my brain went. It went melting a deceased. A puddle of twisted carbon sits beneath your molten feet. Molten? Well, my eyes. Strong. That was a break. Strong chorus. Intense break. Let's see the verse. Interesting structure. How that's called a break. Okay. You stole fire from a god who stole fire from the gods. Oh wow. Arrogance and flair. You stole fire from a god who stole fire from the gods. Okay, let's carry on, but I think that's a very interesting analogy. Karma doesn't care. No, every bit of light around you is blackened. It's a wonder you don't know how it happened. Burn out! I was just like, you made your own hell. Burn out, burn out. Oh, now we, okay. Oh, so it starts with a refrain and now we get a chorus. Okay. Burn out, you can't slow down. Raise the crown. Burning out, burn out. You can't slow down. See, even in the lyrics, you get a bit of syncopation. You know, in the background, there's like the guitars doing their stuff, and the drums following their own rhythm that changes, you know, syncopation in a syncopated way. But even now, it's like, it's not. He could have said burn out again, but now it's burning out. We're adding a syllable here. We're adding So even in the lyrics, it's a bit syncopated. Interesting. That's really cool. You can't slow down. Can you swallow it down? Ooh, slow down and swallow down. Fun. I love that. I love those kinds of play on words, and like also they're like correlating words that theoretically do not have anything to do with one another, like slow in itself and swallow in itself, but they've made them as if they're one, and it's fun. And again, it's kind of like slow down and then swallow it down. I forget how this was sung or screamed, but again, a bit of a syncopated rhythm. Tremors, shredding flame. Wow, I need to get my eyes checked. It's just very far from me, okay? And the light is in my eyes. The heavens attack. Sulfur rain melt the brain. See, there is stuff melting. Other than reality. You burn and you burn and you burn up. You're dead already. You're dead, but nowhere near the end. Huh. And then we're kind of repeating the refrain, repeating the chorus. Okay. Fun. I really, really loved the deep. Where was it? Where was it? Was it the break? No, it was the verse. I really loved the verse in terms of what it conveyed. Like the first sentence. You stole fire from a god who stole fire from the gods. And I mean, the song is Mr. God. So straight from the bat, I figured this was about God. You know, the Christian one. Also, I think, are they American? Oh shit, I'm getting the AI response. Washington, D.C. specifically. Okay. That's also what I'm thinking. The Christian God. I feel like it's making a reference of like when Christianity tried to get pagans to follow Christianity and essentially merged the Christian beliefs with the pagan beliefs and made it their own. You know, if you've ever wondered what the correlation between Jesus resurrecting and eggs and hairs, there isn't. Why a fir tree for Christmas? Anyway, not really what this video is about, but yeah. If you look into a lot of symbolism of like Christian holidays, a lot of the symbols actually come from other stuff. Okay, so without getting too deeply into that, that's why I like as if it was their fire, their traditions, the gods, plural, because pagans more often than not had multiple gods, and now it's like that whole organization was like, we're gonna take that and make it ours, and now it's this one single god. And then you stole fire from a god who stole fire from the gods. I want to assume, like, reading through it, through the lyrics, there were a few things that made me think it could be about the environment a little bit, you know. I guess maybe all this dying. I got rid of the lyrics, but I shouldn't have, because now I forgot exactly what it was. But there were a few instances where I was like, this could be about kind of like, I guess the burning up, the planet is burning type of vibe. But then also in a whole different context, war, you know, bombing places. It could be that. And it's like Mr. God, as if also, you know, maybe some leader who maybe thinks he's some sort of god. Someone, so he's stealing fire. I don't know, maybe some doctor as well. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of anger in that. A lot of, you know, reality is melting. It's like everything's changing and everything is going up in flames. The system's crumbling. I don't know. Very, very deep song in a sense, full of anger for sure at the way some people do things and how some things work. Anyway, all in all, I enjoyed it, but also a bit unexpected from what I know from Periphery for it to be so short. Even though, like I said, it shouldn't have been any longer for what it was. It's like the message has been conveyed. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Angry, angry, angry. That's it. Probably not my favorite Periphery song, but it might grow on me as I, you know, try to get the rhythm, listen to it, and try to get the rhythm. It might really grow on me. Probably not my favorite as of now, but a good song altogether. So yeah, let me know, guys, if you would like me to react to some more Periphery, some of the older stuff. I can try and dress a list of the songs that I do know, and I could pin it in the comments or put it in the description perhaps. So either of those places. And if you'd like to suggest something, that way you know what I know. If you enjoyed this reaction, please give it a thumbs up and think about subscribing, because I would like to bring them more back on the channel if they get enough views. Obviously, if people are not watching the reactions to Periphery, there is no fucking point. And I will just binge everything, okay? So also do let me know if you don't want to see any more and you think I'm a cunt. Can I even say that word on YouTube? I don't know. In any case, if you would like to request any song, you can also check out the links in the description below. There is Ko-fi on there on which you can give a one-off support to the channel, a little pat on the back. Tell me what I should be listening to and what you would like to see. And if you would like to support further, there is Patreon, on which you get early access to the videos, access to blocked videos, and access to some more exclusive content, exclusive reactions, and whatever else I feel like posting on there. A lot of silly things happen over on Patreon, and you can test it out for 7 days for free if you would like to see if it is for you, if you want to join the community. I feel like I'm building something fun here so far. Most people are getting along, having a nice time in the chats and stuff. Music connects people and it's lovely. And if you would like to see any more content from me in general other than on Patreon, because I also post extra content there, I think I've said that, but I do also have another channel on which I like to talk about pagan stuff. That's also why my brain went there as well. I have a few videos on that over there. I like to talk about witchcraft and ghosts, so if you're into that sort of stuff, please, by all means, check it out. I've not posted in a while, but I'm trying to get back to posting on there. And I do also have a podcast. I do understand now why I never get around to post much on my other channel. I just have too much going on, don't I? Just finished writing my novel and I need to publish it now and revise it, and why am I doing this to myself? Like, there's not enough of 24 hours in a day, because I like sleeping as well, so that's another problem. Anyway, I shall be leaving you, and I'll go try to work out the rhythm of this song, and I'll see you all very soon.